Welcome to E541 Antenna RF and Microwave Laboratory. Today we are going to do experiment 4, that is microstrip patch antenna measurement, and our objective is to measure the return loss, radiation pattern, gain of microstrip patch antenna. And the equipments we required here: one power supply, signal generator, spectrum analyzer, VNA, transmitting horn antenna, and the rotating mount for mounting the DUT and the reference horn antenna, etc. And now we are going for a scattering parameter measurement of a particular antenna. First, we will switch on the VNA and perform the calibration. Now we are performing the calibration of VNA. Start calibration. Then we are measuring one port device, that is antenna, so we need to calibrate for the one port only, full. Then we go for calibration. Now we are connecting the open load to the port 1. Now we are connecting short to port 1. Now a match load should be connected to port 1. We are applying this calibration. Now calibration is complete, and here the antenna is patch antenna. We can see from the S parameter plot that our resonant dip is around at 2.35 GHz. To save the S parameter data into the .csv format, we will first go to trace data, then export complex data, then as per the proper name we will save the file. Now a student can plot the S parameter in the MATLAB after getting the values. Next we will go for radiation pattern measurement. So for the radiation pattern measurement we have test setup, and the instrument we have double reach horn antenna whose range is up to 1 GHz to 18 GHz, and we have signal generator to generate the signal. Then we have a spectrum analyzer to check the receiving signal, and its range up to 1 GHz to 6 GHz. And for receiving the electromagnetic wave, we have patch antenna at the receiving side from 1 GHz to 10 GHz. And for measuring the radiation pattern at different angle, we have turntable. So, getting into the experiment, here we are giving signal at 2.4 GHz to the reference antenna, which is here double reach horn antenna. We have set the signal frequency. Now we are setting the power level to the transmitting antenna, and here we are giving 30 dBm as a power signal to the transmitting antenna. As we have given signal of 30 dBm and at frequency of 2.4 GHz to the transmitting antenna, and this signal gets converted into electromagnetic wave in the free space to the transmitting antenna, which is here horn antenna, and it would be detected by the patch antenna, and the signal level of the receiving signal is around minus 30 dBm. So here we check received power as minus 30 dBm at 0 degree, and the antennas are aligned in line of sight, which is presently in the copolarization. Now, for measuring the power at different angles, we are going further in the clockwise direction, and at 5 degree it's showing the signal around minus 30.5, and then further at 10 degree it's showing minus 30.8. Going further to 15 degree it's showing minus 30.9 dBm. Now going further to 20 degree it's showing minus 32.4. At 30 degree it's showing minus 32.6. At 40 degree it's showing minus 35.53 dBm. At 60 degree it's giving at 60 degree it's showing minus 40.5. dBm. At 70 degree it's showing minus 42.53. Coming back to 0 degree, we will go for anti-clockwise measurement. At 10 degree it's showing minus 30.65. At 20 degree it's showing minus 31.27 dBm. Going further to 30 degree it's showing minus 31.35. Moving further to 40 degree it's showing minus 31.75. At 50 degree the value is minus 32. At 60 it's showing value of minus 33.44 dBm. Going further to 70 degree it's showing value of minus 34.88. At minus 80 degree the value is minus 38.41 dBm. At 90 degree in the anti-clockwise direction the value is minus 41.05. Now for the cross polarization measurement, we have rotated this transmitting antenna by 90 degree, and now it is in H plane. where the electric field distribution is in the horizontal plane, and at 0 degree the receiving power is around minus 47.2 dBn. Now we are going for anti-clockwise measurement, and at 10 degree it's showing minus 47.67 dBn. At 20 degree the value is minus 48.7. At 30 degree the value is minus 47.69 dBm. At 40 degree the value is minus 48.22. At 60 degree the value is minus 49.14 dBm. 70 degree power level is minus 49.87 dB. Coming back to original position, now we will go for clockwise measurement. At 10 degree, it is around minus 53.13 dBm. At 20 degree, it is around minus 53.72 dBm. At 40 degree, the value is around minus 51.77 dBm. At 40 degree, the value is around minus 49.83 dBm. At 50 degree, the power level is around minus 49.83 dBm. At 60 degree, the received power level is around minus 50.64 dBm. At minus 70 degree, the value is around minus 51.02 dBm. Now, student can plot the copolarization and cross polarization radiation pattern in the MATLAB using measured values. This is all about in the experiment 4.